Hello guys and welcome to a new Wargame Red Dragon video today by me Vulcan. Today I have for you part 6 of the Climb MOUNT NARODNAYA campaign, and today we're going to be moving on after previously taking Masuda and fighting them back at Kaitak Yushu. We have 50 political points to spend, which is a lot. And I think what I'm going to do to start is bring in the 319th Helicopter Regiment. And the reason for that is you guys have been suggesting it to me since the beginning of the campaign. So I think it'd be very useful to take out a lot of these sectors since most of them don't have AA. So let's bring them in at Naval Sector Quebec and then we'll sort of decide where we're going to send them. So it's probably going to be one of these 4 sectors, I think, rather than any of these. Because at Oita, they have anti-air. At Kumamoto, they do have some like air-to-air helicopters. They also have the Apaches there. They've got AA in Nagasaki, and they probably have AA in Kanoya. So, yeah, I don't really want to send my helicopters those directions. But what we're going to do is, have a look at these. So there's 2 tank regiments here, and then the Narashino regiment. Oh, this is the spam regiment. Look at that, 15 point and 10 point tanks, and they get 100 of them. That's nuts. These guys are, that's only 24 Nanion Shiki Cs and Es, and they got 8 Es. Then it's just 2 sort of helicopter regiments, which don't look particularly special. I'm very tempted to attack Yamaguchi because it gives us 5 political points. And it'll also keep my 319th Helicopter Regiment relatively close to Kaitak Yushu and Karatsu. Then maybe we could use this regiment to attack at Hiroshima, because that will leave them on an airfield for the next turn, where I can just R&R them and then move them away. That might be quite a nice idea as well, because I wanted to refit them, but I'm not sure I need to if there's no AA, right? So I'm pretty sure we're good to just move that regiment there. We'll have the 319th attack there. Okay. And then what we're going to do is have a look at what else we have to choose to do. I should probably attack into Tottori. So let's have the 390th Naval Infantry Regiment and the 9th Guards Rifles Regiment move into Tottori. I think that's fine. So that's going to be another attack. Then we can probably reinforce down here, can't we? So let's have a look at what divisions we have. We've got the VDV regiments that can all come in up here. I'm pretty sure we can deploy stuff at these docks, yeah. Now the only one I can see that's probably worth bringing in is this 311th Guards Rifles Battalion. The rest don't really seem worth it. What about the Kuznetsov Marine Brigade? Because they could come in at Naval Sector Quebec and embark or land in the same turn. I guess they might be quite useful, but they're quite expensive. Same goes for the motorized rifle division that we gained access to in the last episode. They're just expensive. Although we can land them on docks as well. I thought that they could only be deployed at the Kuznetsov carrier, but they can be deployed straight onto Nankoku. So yeah, I don't know. It's hard to figure out sometimes because there's so many choices here. I guess the Guards Rifles Battalion would just be best, just cheap spam units. So we'll go like so. What are we going to do at Tsuyama? Like, I could just move in the Morskaya Pehota and the Factorias there with the T-55 AMVs. And if we move in the Independent Tank Regiment, then we can take on that lot in the next turn. We won't fight that until the Independent Tank Regiment is ready. Okay, so that's loads of tags. Look at that, it's painting Japan red. Where do we start? I think we'll start at Yamaguchi. This is a pretty simple battle, so let's just get this one out of the way. We're going to be deploying in Charlie. I think first things first, we attack Masuda and capture that. Then we can bring reinforcements to go and take out Hiroshima, and then swing across towards Bravo Echo and Kaitak Yushu. Okay, we got to destroy 3,798 points worth of theirs. I think it's going to be hard to keep things on the ground due to the amount of spam tanks they have, but if we win this, I think we'll be in a very good position. So let's launch the battle. It's all a matter of speed, I think, because we don't want to give them time to reinforce too much. I'm going to delete that fob, and we're going to rely on Mi-26s. I'm not sure I want to keep my command in center at the start. I feel like that's very risky. They start spamming me over here, we won't be able to kill them in time. So it's just a matter of killing the CV at Masuda and then carrying on from there. And one cool thing about these Mi-24Ps is they have 2 AP power on their miniguns, which makes them pretty damn good for killing tanks, especially these weaker tanks that we're going to be up against. We'll probably rely on Mi-24Ps because they have 750 rounds. Rather than 450 rounds, even though their missiles are better, but we don't need the decent HGMs, we just need ways to kill stuff quickly. So yeah, we're going to bring in our Mi-24Vs to shoot down any helicopters we find, and then we'll bring in the Mi-24Ps to accompany those. Brilliant. We have a plan. Oh, we should also bring in our Mi-24K, because that's got exceptional recon, so that will help us spot the recon vehicle sooner than later. Alright, let's launch the battle. I'm just going to attack, move towards Masuda. We're going to have, oh my, all of the dudes opening up there. Mi-26s and command can all move over to the right side here. That is an absolute waste of HGMs, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. When my Mi-24Ps get closer and use their rockets and stuff, that's when things will really get, or really go well. This is my only command, I've got to be a little bit careful about that. Otherwise, we're cool. Be down the 086D there, that's fine. Have all of these just spread out and find that command for me. There it is. Dead. Okay, so I shouldn't be bringing any more reinforcements in here. Get that Yak B back. Well, the Mi-24K with the Yak B back. Exceptional recon there, needs to stay alive. It's the only recon helicopter I have. So, yeah, got to be a little bit careful. Going to start bringing over these Mi-26s. Might even try and land this in the corner. At closer range, these guys just do so much damage. Gotta be a little bit careful about the Kutais there. They have the potential to do a lot of damage. Unless they run out into the open. It's a bit silly. Oh, that's not good. Our Mi-26 is taking a lot of damage. Let's not land just yet. Mi-26, please. Gotta wait until these guys are dead. Right, now you can land, and so can a lot of these helicopters. Alright. Get down on the ground there, boys. We got the spam coming. Right, let's bring in maybe these KA-29TBs, but nah, I think the Mi-24Ps and the VPs are just way better because they have like AP on their main guns. Right, when they're done, they can take back off again. I'm going to move this Mi-4 back over here in the meantime. Hide it behind those buildings. The key here is to quite simply not allow any of these to be killed while on the ground. And then we should be absolutely fine. We've got some helicopters there that just got shot down. That's fine. I think honestly letting the helicopters fire one by one is actually a relatively good idea because they don't waste their missiles that way. I'll just fly them back to the corner. We'll bring in our last Mi-24. Okay, cool. So now we've got to be careful because although I'm killing a lot of tanks, I'm using up a lot of ammunition and I kind of lack supply. So ideally we want to be sending maybe a few of these Mi-24s to just go snipe the CVs. Oh, that is something with a 20mm autocannon that we need to avoid. Probably like a Shiki or something. Like a, or a, yeah, Hachi Nanashiki. Yeah, and those things are actually quite deadly. Well, let's be a little bit careful with what we're doing here. We've just gone straight into their spawn and they're just spamming out of that spawn. Holy moly. Don't want to get too close here. Could end very badly. But we're doing a lot of damage. It's as if we just like ambushed a tank convoy, isn't it? Yeah, a lot of these are running out of ammunition. We're going to have to make sure that we afford ourselves some supply. They literally have no ammunition left. And that's pretty scary. They just like, I don't know, but VPs just run out of ammunition. Going a bit ham. Yeah, these tanks, they get close, just get killed. It's fine. Just got to find the command down here, I guess. Get some more supply in. Where's my recon helicopter? There it is. Let's get that over here. Alright, we're on 70%. Only 1,100 points worth left to kill. Oh, there it is. Found it. Now I just got to kill it. There we go. Job done. Alright, next one. Fly over to Elena. Oh, that's some Kutai. They're going to get wrecked. We're going to be careful of the Hachi Nanashiki. Okay. Killing these Kuta actually gives us more points than killing the tanks for the most part, so probably keep doing that. Let's just send a lot of these back, I think. Used up so much ammunition. Just going to keep bringing those in. Let's get that VP landed as well. Right, what did we lose? Because we've taken... Oh, never mind. No, we're still on 1,100. We only need to kill 897 now in order to gain victory. So it's just a matter of landing these guys, getting them reloaded. And comes another one, another MI6 there. Right, at least they're reloading their main gun. Like, this is the gun that matters. The GSH 30K, that thing is legit. Now, what about these ones? We got quite a lot of ammunition on some of these. On these two at least. Yeah, those four can all go attack at Kaitak Yushu, I think. Oh, just look how quickly. Oh no. The Hachi Nanashikis, go away. You actually do damage, it sucks. Alright. Another one's gonna land. A lot of these are already loaded, aren't they? Look how quickly that drains. Bring in another one. Have them go join their MI26 big brothers. That one can go as well. And we'll have all of these just fly away. Oh, there's a fob. Ah, we want to capture that. That'd be a very good way to get things done. If I can stop their reinforcements here, we're going to be in a very good position. There it is. Got it. Oh, wow, fire control malfunction. What a joke. Oh, save the MI24. There we go. Right, now we can all land by the fob. Capture that. Brilliant. Okay, let's have the KA-29 fly over towards Boris, because they did cap that briefly. Go on, once they land, we should cap it. There we go. Got it. Right, that would be it. That would be the command. Let's go kill that. This has been a pretty ridiculous battle, if you ask me. Well, that cannot attack ground. Oh yeah, it can. Okay, why can it not attack the not a valid target? Okay, maybe it's because it has armor or something. I don't know. Hard to tell. Oh, was that the last command we killed? They surrendered. Oh, okay. Narashina Regiment, 90 or 71st Tank Regiment and 72nd Tank Regiment has been destroyed. That is a lot of tanks gone, a lot of regiments. Boom, and that's what we like to see. 5 more political points secured. Yes, boys. Right, now we're going to do the battle at Hiroshima, I guess, which will be relatively the same to that one. Starting at Charlie, probably charge towards Tsuyama. Yeah, we'll bring in more reinforcements from Tsuyama and then try and swing back the other way. I feel like this is going to actually be relatively difficult though, because we barely have... yeah, we hardly have enough units. I don't know. I guess the Mi-4Vs, 40% accurate Mayutkas. Maybe we could just spam these. They will kill these in one shot. Actually, no, they won't. 15 AP versus 6 armor. Be like 1 health they'll be left on. That's kind of annoying. At least the Mi-24s will kill them in 1 shot, I think. Let's launch the battle. I mean, we're in it now, so we have to just go for it. Best thing to do would be maybe we land some forces into center here. I'm gonna get rid of the fob again. Yeah, if we land a couple of VDV, like all our VDV, say, into here, like so, then when we take off, we can just leave them behind. I think that would be the best idea. Bring in the Mi-24Ds. We don't have any recon helicopters, but it might be worth just having like a recon up here. What else could we use? I think it's just Mi-24Ds across the board, isn't it? So just bring in all of those and maybe an Mi-4 to go with it. Actually, never mind. I know what I forgot. Supply. Bring in an Mi-26. I think I might just bring in 1, because we'll do like 1 reload at Tsuyama, and then we'll bring in like another Mi-26 afterwards. It should be okay, right? That's it. Let's unload these guys. Have these guys all attack towards Tsuyama. Good. Right, so now we'll see anything moving towards center from Boris, but we're going to be attacking here. Alright, let's just set up a wall because they're flying helicopters towards us. And I need to be careful with these guys. Let's go a bit more aggressive. Well, that's killing a lot of units inside those. I like it. Good. Right, now we want to just continue towards this. Okay. Not bad. Just got to find that command. There it is. Then we can take this for ourselves. Okay, they brought in some reinforcements there. We'll shoot those down. It's time to hunt. They brought in a lot of tanks here, but we should be able to shoot down these KVs, which would be nice. And we're slowly but surely taking out the Nanoyonshiki-Es. Once they're dead, we should be good to land our command. And we'll actually land it just where those all were. Okay. So let's just leave that landed. Have any Mi-24s need ammunition land there, and the rest can just start heading the opposite direction. Good. So 1,081 more points worth of units to kill. I just love watching like all of these helicopters arrive at this Mi-26. It's so damn cool. Like a mobile resupply. Look at them all come in one by one. It's beautiful. Okie dokie. Right, we captured that, so now it's time to head back in the opposite direction. Gonna make sure we spread out quite a bit. I think the good thing about Mi-24Ds in compared to the Ps and also the VPs is that they take half as much supply. I think I accidentally unloaded those Superzi, but that doesn't really matter. At least if we do that, the Mi-24Ds kind of stay alive. Or like if the helicopter dies, I think you don't lose the helicopter. Or maybe you lose the most expensive. I don't even know how it works. Because otherwise you could really cheat. You could just unload all of your infantry and then just charge them with helicopters, and it doesn't really matter if you lose any of them. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is continuing towards Boris here. Hopefully finding that command unit. And some more kills. I might fly over here, and if I don't see anything, we'll shift unload, and then they can unload some infantry into Boris. Might even be able to capture it. That'd be nice. Might bring in something to capture center, actually. That's a good idea. Right, that's a lot of KVs. Gotta come in onto those from all sides. Can't get too close, otherwise we'll take a lot of damage. Like that Mi-24D is a little bit too close, but it doesn't really matter. It's got fire control malfunction anyway. Looks like most of those don't have troops in them. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, they've unloaded a lot of the Huduren. Gives us good targets for the rocket pods though. That's nice. Right, let's bring in an MI4 for there, just in case we need to bring in any more reinforcements. I need to have a couple of helicopters chase that KV. And we need to find the command that was in Boris, because I'm pretty sure they were capturing it. Then we can sweep down to Elena. There's only like, it could only have gone like over this mountain somewhere. We'll focus on that. There it is. Gotcha. Alright, let's have these all come back down. It's dead. Okay, cool. It's time to get these Mi-24s into a decent position to start killing more tanks. Pretty sure these are tanks. Yes, they are. It's HGM heaven. Well, except from they all keep missing. I guess those HGMs are really unreliable, but oh well. It's fine. I might try and cheekily unload here with this Mi-24D because I have some VDV in here. Actually, there might be Spetsnaz, in which case it probably wouldn't be so much of a good idea. Yeah, we can try. I mean, if anything, it does leave like flames on the ground, which panic. So there's that. I think we dropped all of our VDV initially, didn't we? I should probably have all of these MO24Ds come back this way. And we should probably bring in some more reinforcements. That MO24D has used up all its ammunition. Right, did we lose an aircraft? I don't think we... maybe. Doing quite a lot of damage here though, which is nice. $276 points worth to go. That MO24D might find the killing blow onto their command. That must be it, surely. Yep, we got it. Perfect. Now I just got to kill another 2 of these tanks. Brilliant. Job done. Total victory. 2nd Tank Regiment, 4th Helicopter Battalion and Infantry School Regiment has been destroyed. Brilliant. Whew. Some solid battles today. Yamaguchi and Hiroshima. Boom. Have them completely surrounded here at Tottori, Tsuyama and Wargame. Those are going to be our battles in the next episode. But unfortunately it's been my time, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.